Just after 7 p.m. inside Newhouse Hollywood on Tuesday, Mike Judge took the microphone and started offering a series of thank yous to the team that helped him bring Knuckleheads Beavis and Butthead back to the screen in the pair's first movie since 1996. He took a brief detour after mentioning the first two names on his list, MTV Entertainment Group President and CEO Chris McCarthy and Viacom CBS Chief Operating Officer of Entertainment and Youth Group Keys Hill Edgar, to detail a key lunch meeting they had right before the pandemic struck that led to this installment, Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe. They were the guys who took the risk and funded this whole thing. I'll never forget, we had lunch in March 2020, on Friday the 13th, literally the day before the lockdown happened, Judge recalled. I think Michael Rodenberg, Judge's 3 Arts entertainment manager, said, "They just want to know that you're not crazy," and I don't think I was. We sealed the deal literally the next day and the whole world, or most of it, and the country locked down. We proceeded to make this entire movie without ever being in a room with one another, only on Zoom, until tonight. We're finding out how tall everyone is. The punchline landed well in a room filled with comedy and animation insiders, Judge superfans like Eric Andre, Lucas Sabat, Chris Kattan, and Kate Flannery, and 2 members of the film's voice cast, Nat Faxon and Brian Husky. The Judge then rolled through the rest of his gratitude session before the film blasted off for the first time in front of an audience. Before his introduction, however, Judge spent some time walking the red carpet to talk to press for the first time about bringing Beavis and Butthead back for Paramount+. Created and voiced by the writer, producer and director, Beavis and Butthead originated in Judge's 1992 short film Frog Baseball, which debuted on MTV's animation showcase Liquid Television. MTV then ordered a full series and it ran for 7 seasons from March 8, 1993, to November 28, 1997, as it followed the title characters, best friends and metalheads decked out in AC/DC and Metallica t-shirts, on a series of adventures during which most things are cool or totally suck. The teens became pop culture icons with their catchphrases adopted by legions of young adult fans. It was revived in 2011 with an 8th season that aired on MTV, in addition to spawning various related media, including the 1996 theatrical film Beavis and Butthead Do America. The first film opened at number 1 in 1996 and went on to become a hit by grossing north of $60 million. Unsurprisingly, Judge was approached for sequels and spin-offs and, reportedly at one point, was pitched by Paramount on a live-action version. Asked why it took so long, Judge told The Hollywood Reporter, "There were a lot of reasons. They did some stuff that violated agreements with me and things like that, but a sequel almost happened a few times. We did the new episodes in 2011 and it almost came back several times. About every 3 years they wanted to do it again." He's currently prepping a new Beavis and Butthead series and he seems happy that his creation continues to be in such high demand. "It's really fun to do," said Judge, who, in addition to writing, directing and producing, also voices the duo. "I hadn't done it in so long. It's not like I sit around and do the voices in my spare time or anything but the band Portugal. The man asked me to do an intro thing for them at Coachella. We used a song or 2 of theirs for Silicon Valley and so I did it and thought it sounded like Beavis and Butthead." The experience reminded Judge how much he still liked voicing the characters. "Paramount wanted to do it so I thought why not," he explained. "It has been a long time. There are people working on the new show that weren't born when it first started." Without giving too much away, Judge teased that fans of the Beavis and Butthead universe will find some surprises in this new film. There's a scene where every version of you exists in an infinite universe, and the smartest version of Beavis and Butthead comes into play, and that was really fun to do. So was the middle-aged versions of them, he explained. But no matter where they go, how much they age or what trouble they get into, they remain the same at their core. It's still Beavis and Butthead, and they're pretty positive characters, generally speaking, he noted. You maybe don't really think of that when you hear their names, but they usually think everything's pretty cool. Or, in one way or another, everything sucks.